It's the last piece to our winter safety series. The first piece I worked on our slow motion walking, right? And in addition to working the stabilizer muscles, we're working on the core, which was overall that's just a great exercise, right? And then we worked on front falling in case we lose our balance completely and we fall forward. Today we're going to do back falling. The reminder I'm going to make for that is also just the same one I did for the front falling, is I'm falling from my elbows to my fingertips. And when I slap, I want to forcefully hit the floor, right? Those are my breaks. I cannot stress that enough. The other thing I'm doing that is similar to the front fall is when I feel myself losing balance, I'm going to drop my weight. Dropping the weight is the same for both. So if I feel like I'm forward, or in this case, for this portion, I'm falling backwards, I'm still going to shoot like I'm sitting in a chair. It's easier to sit down than to fall down. The padding's a little bit better. So I'm turn sideways. Now, when I do this one, part of the preparatory motion that I'll do is I'll cross my arms. This helps to put my hands into alignment for where I want to slap the floor. I only want about, if I were to use math, 45-degree angle off of this. All right, so I'm slapping this way, okay? So if I turn sideways, right, the other thing that I want, it is super, super important, is I want to protect my brain, my head. I'm going to tuck my chin. And when I tuck my chin, that helps curve the spine as I sit, right? But it also pulls the head away from the floor, and the slapping of the hands is what's going to stop me from rolling all the way back. All right, so to do this in slow motion, all right, I've tried to restabilize by dropping my weight. It's not happening. I've tucked my chin, right? I'm looking towards my toes, or my belt knot would be even better because I'm curling this way. As I go down, I'm going to drop, slap the floor to stop, and then I can sit back up. Now, I'm also going to yell in this one too. So again, the same thing is to tense the body for that moment as I hit that moment of impact. So that yell makes it nice and tense. You tense the abs as you yell outward. So a little bit more full speed. I'll do full speed from the side, full speed from the front. So for back fall, look, I'm going to drop my weight, tuck and slap. There's the sideways one, and then forwards. Drop my weight, tuck my chin, and slap. And don't forget the yell, because again, the yell helps tense the body for that moment of impact as you hit the ground. And the reminder that I'm going to make for this one also is, yes, it might be counterintuitive to slap a hard surface with your arm to stop your body, but it's better than getting a concussion or worse if by slapping or hitting your head off the ground. The other I guess thing to watch out for, I'll call for this, is to be sure to utilize your whole hand. When we tend to fall, sometimes we reach with the palm rather than with the whole arm. And if we use the whole arm, that will prevent our arm from getting broken, versus hitting with just the palm, that can cause damage to the arm, right? We can break the wrist that way. So it is very important to use the fingertips to the elbow for that back fall. And then if you were watching along for the front fall as well. So 3-part series, right? If you didn't watch them all, go back and watch the first one, because the first one can help prevent us from having to use the second two. We have our slow walking in place, or the slower the better, and the better I'll get my stabilizer muscles working. We have our front fall and we have our back fall.